It's hard to tell, but there is a car under this collapsed portion of garage. But Sherry says you won't see it just by looking at it. Jeff, we're at 366 High Street off of Factory Street, and it's here at the corner of the building where bricks fell off a month or so ago, making people wonder if the building is safe. Well, today, city codes condemned it. Patients set up a virtual visit on QuickMed's website and are emailed a link to the appointment. When it's time, they'll be seen over the phone by a healthcare provider. John, there's about an hour left at the COVID-19 vaccine clinic at the Loudville Fire Department in Lewis County. It's starting to slow down now, but they've had 300 doses of the Moderna vaccine to go through at today's clinic, and it's running like a pretty well-oiled machine, and here's how that machine works. People come in and they're greeted and eventually sat down at a table. Now that table becomes a one-stop shop for everything they're going to need to do here. So just how close was a level 3 sex offender living to the park? Well, you can see the hotel from here. The warmer weather has created a layer of water on the ice, and some ice anglers say that creates new challenges. Garrett, we're here at St. Larry's Bar and Grill in Potsdam with Alex Hammond's campaign camp. And I'm actually with the Democratic candidate for New York's 116th Assembly District, Alex Hammond. Alex, the results are early, kind of a close race so far. What do you think you've done to endear yourself to the voters of the River District? What I'm about to show you is a house in pretty bad shape, but how it got that way depends on whom you ask.
It's just nonsense. It's been more of a hassle than anything. Like, I truly regret moving in here.
Pack up and move out. Mackenzie Rosato spent Wednesday afternoon clearing out 116 Barbin Avenue in Watertown, a home she's lived in with her 2 kids and their father, Stefan Andrews, since December. Rosato says moving out isn't their choice.
Code just came yesterday. And then they said they were condemning it today, so we have to get our stuff out as soon as possible.
Rosato says the house has problems from top to bottom. She says all upstairs appliances have to be plugged into the same power strip, which is run from one outlet.
This runs our entire upstairs.
And if the strip ever gets unplugged or the outlet doesn't work, the lights go out. Downstairs, there's a section of ceiling missing. Rosato says it fell in due to a leak in the upstairs bathroom that's since been addressed. The home also has mold and exposed wire. Rosato says the damages were there before the family moved in, and they were told the issues would be fixed.
We had a lot of empty promises. We were promised that this house would be fixed.
Property owner Eric Swartz tells a different story. He says, quote, "They're dirtbags that ruined my property, and I can't evict them because of Governor Cuomo and COVID." Swartz also says the family rarely, if ever, paid their rent. Rosato says Swartz is upset because his property isn't making money, and she doesn't think it deserves to make money. And Rosato says they did pay the $1,500 a month for rent until around April, when they stopped because they say the owner didn't fix anything like promised. The end result, a condemnation notice from the city.
This one is uninhabitable.
Building safety inspector Christine Shipley says getting the family out is for their own good.
It's not my job to displace people, but it's to keep them safe. And when I walk away from here today, I know they're going to be safe.
Rosato says she has leads on a new place to live, but the clock is ticking.
I have to throw all my stuff in a storage unit and stay here or there in the meantime, and hopefully not have this baby till I find a house. I mean, I'm 8 months pregnant.
There's just that emptiness in your heart because you don't know where he is. You don't know if he's okay. And I have good days and bad days. Some days I just sit and cry because I miss my baby.
3 years, and Erin Nichols of Tremont City, Ohio, has seen no sign of her son, Trevor Nichols. Neither has his older brother, Travis.
Like, I don't know to grieve, or if I don't know to be upset. Because, he's my brother. I love him. And it's really rough. Sorry.
Trevor was a specialist with the 10th Mountain Division at Fort Drum. In 2017, he was set to transfer to Fort Riley in Kansas, but for all anyone knows, he didn't make it there. What happened? Fort Drum officials say Trevor was absent without leave, or AWOL, and later declared him a deserter on December 18, 2017, a full month after he went missing. To his mom's frustration, Erin tried to file a missing persons report in New York right away, but was told she had to wait 30 days.
You can't do anything until he's a deserter. Deserter classification isn't until you're AWOL for 30 days.
Fort Drum officials referred us to the U.S. Army's investigative branch, also known as CID, and were trying to obtain documents linked to the case. Erin says the last time she spoke with Trevor was by phone on November 14, 2017, just before he went missing.
He appeared fine that night, other than being frustrated at being moved clear to Fort Riley because he said, I'm going to be so far away from my son.
But the following day, Erin and Trevor's wife, Carla Nichols, say they were told Trevor did not show up for his last drill at Fort Drum.
The MPs called to ask me for permission to kick down the door, so they did. All I hear is a bang, and they said, we can't find him, he's not in the apartment.
There are some things we know about where Trevor went. Army investigators say video shows Trevor at a Burger King in Pulaski where he appeared in good health. That's one reason CID closed its investigation. Carla says investigators told her Trevor was also seen on camera withdrawing money from a number of ATMs in the region. The family believes he may have been with an Army buddy who had been giving him rides, including to the Amtrak station at Syracuse. Erin believes that was on November 17th. She says she has no idea if Trevor ever boarded a train. Amtrak wouldn't comment for our story. This all has Erin begging for answers from the friend Trevor was reportedly with.
He said, no, I didn't take him there. But how did Trevor get there? He didn't have a car. He was on foot.
7 News has reached out to the Army buddy Trevor's family says was with him. We aren't identifying him because we haven't been able to confirm his involvement with the investigation. Erin also believes Trevor may have been with 2 other soldiers at the Syracuse Amtrak station. With Army investigators closing their case, no other police agencies are looking into Trevor's disappearance. To this day, Erin is suspicious of the military's investigation.
I hate to say I blame the military, but after everything that happened at Fort Hood this year, with all the soldiers disappearing and all the cover-ups, I'm very suspicious that something happened to my son. Somebody knows something and they're covering it up.
Carla and other family members say it's not like Trevor to vanish without saying a word or reaching out to his young son.
He was excited to go to Riley. He was excited to do a fresh start.
Above all else, Erin is looking for closure.
I need peace where I can put him to rest. If I just knew for sure that, yes, he's gone. That's all I need. I need answers.
Keir Chapman, 7 News.